woods would find the past.
Into the woods would find the future.
Into the woods would not stray.
Or tend the wolf would give the night. The way is dark, the light is dim. But now there's you, me, her, and him.
The chances look small.
The choices look grim. But everything you learn there will help when you return there. The light is getting dimmer.
I think I see a glimmer.
Into the woods you have to grope, but that's the way you learn to go. Into the woods you find your hope again. Through the journey.
Once upon a time,
I wish
in a far-off kingdom,
more than anything.
there lived a fair maiden, a sad young lad. I wish, and a childless baker. More than life,
I wish,
with his wife and Annie. More than the moon,
I wish he was giving a festival.
more than life. I
I
wish,
wish to go to the festival.
more than riches.
And the ball.
I wish my kingdom up in the
More
sky.
than anything.
I wish we had a tongue. Please, pal, squeeze,
I
pal.
wish to go to the festival.
I wish you could have done it.
You wish to go to the festival.
The poor girl's mother had died.
You Cinderella, the festival. When you wish to go to the festival, the king's festival.
And her father had taken for his new wife
The festival.
a woman with 2 daughters of her own.
Look at your nails, look at your dress. People would laugh. Nevertheless, she still wants to go to the festival and dance before the prince.
All 3 were beautiful of face, but vile and black of the heart. Jack, on the other hand, had no father, and his mother,
I wish.
well, she was not quite beautiful.
I wish my son were not a fool. I wish my house was not a mess. I wish the cow was full of milk. I wish the walls were full of gold. I wish a lot of things. You foolish child, what in heaven's name are you doing with the cow inside the house?
Oh, a warm environment might be just what Milky White needs to produce his milk.
It's a she. How many times must I tell you only she's can give milk? Why, come in, little girl. I wish it's not for me, it's for my granny in the woods. A loaf of bread, please, to bring my poor old hungry granny in the woods. Just a loaf of bread, please.
Cinderella's stepmother had a surprise for her.
I have emptied a pot of lentils into the ashes for you. If you fix them out again in 2 hours' time, you may go to the ball with us. And perhaps a sticky bun before you die. And if you will go high, please, and the thieves and the steals and the treasures and all.
No, sweet.
Milky White must be taken to market.
Oh, mother, no. He's the best cow.
One. She has been dry for a week. We have no food, no money, and no choice but to sell her while she can still command a price.
But Milky White is my best friend in the whole world.
Look at her. There are bugs on her ducks, bugs on her ducks. There are flies in her eyes. There's a lump on her rump, big enough to be a hump. But, son, we've no time to sit and dither while her withers wither with her, and no one keeps a cow for a friend. Sometimes I fear you're touched. Into the woods it's time to go. I hate to leave, I have to go. Into the woods it's time, and so I must begin my journey. Into the woods and through the trees to where I am expected, ma'am. Into the woods to grandmother's house. You're all certain of your way. The way is clear, the light is good. I have no fear nor no one should. The woods are just trees, the trees are just wood. I sort of hate to ask it, but do you have a basket?
Don't stray out and concerned that all efforts until now had failed.
Who might that be?
We have sold our last loaf of bread.
It's the witch from next door.
We have no bread! Of course you have no bread!
What do you wish?
It's not what I wish, it's what you wish! Nothing's cooking in there now, is there?
The old enchantress went on to tell the couple that she had placed a spell on their house.
What spell?
In the past, when you were no more than a babe, your father brought his young wife and you to this cottage. They were a handsome couple, but not handsome neighbors. You see, your mother was with child, and she had developed an unusual appetite. She took one look at my beautiful garden and told your father that what she wanted more than anything in the world was green, and nothing but green. Parsley, peppers, cabbages, and celery, asparagus, and watercress, and bell and lettuce. He said, all right, but it wasn't quite, because I caught him in the autumn in my garden one night. He was robbing me, raping me, rooting through my rutabaga, reading my arugula, and ripping up the rack in my trunk in my favorite. I should have laid a spell on him right there. Just turned him into stone. Or a dog. Or a chair. But I let him have the rank, and I left it spare. In return, however, I said fair is fair. You can let me have the baby that your wife will bear, and we'll call it square.
I had a brother?
No! But you had a sister.
But the witch refused to tell him any more of his sister. Not even that her name was Rapunzel. She went on.
I thought I had been more than reasonable, and that we all might live happily ever after. But how was I to know what your father had hid in his pocket? You see, when I inherited that garden, my mother had warned me not to lose any of the beans. The special beans! I let him go. I didn't know he'd stolen my beans. I was watching him crawl back over the wall, and then bang! Crashed in the lightning flash! Well, that's another story. Never mind. Anyway, I let the big day came. I made my claim on him. Take away the baby. They shrieked and screamed that I did, and I hid it let it never be reached. Your father cried and your mother died. And for extra measure, I admit it was a pleasure. And sorry, I'm still not qualified. And I laid a little spell on them. You too, son. That your family tree would always be a fairy one. No more fuss, and there's no more seeds in my garden thrives. You should see my nectarine. I'm telling you the same I tell kings and queens. So never ever interrupt the rail with my green. Especially the beans. Now listen well, son. Lead Milky White to market and fetch the best price you can. Take no less than £5. Are you listening to me?
Yes.
Now how much are you to ask?
No more than £5.
Less than 5. Someday you'll have a real pet, Jack.
A piggy?
Meanwhile, the witch, for purposes of her own, explained how the baker might lift the spell.
You wish to have the curse reversed. I'll need a certain potion first. Go to the wood and bring me back. 1, the cow as white as milk. 2, the cape as red as blood. 3, the hair as yellow as corn. And 4, the slipper as pure as gold. Bring me these before the chime of midnight in 3 days' time. And you shall have, I guarantee, a child as perfect as a child can be. Go to the wood! Ladies! Now the entrance to the festival. A festival? Darling, those veils, darling, those clothes. Those are one thing, but darling, with those you make your perform the festival. And more than 5 prince. The carriage awaits, we must be gone. I wish.
Look what I found in Father's hunting jacket.
6 beans!
I wonder if
Oh,
they're
witches' beans! We'll take them with us!
No, you are not coming.
I know you are fearful of the woods at night.
The spell is on my house. Only I can make the spell.
No,
The spell is on my house.
And so the baker, reluctantly, set off to meet the exalted demands. As for Cinderella,
I still wish to go to the festival.
the cow was wide and filled with
But how am I
pink
ever
red
to get
blood,
to
the hairy yellow
I know
corn.
I'll be the son
The
of
white
the
for his ear and gold, the cow, the gate, the silver is pure as gold. Into the woods it's time to go, it may be all in vain, I know. Into the woods we need to go, I have to take the journey. Into the woods the path is great, I know it's well, but you can tell. Into the woods to lift the spell.
To the woods to visit mother. Into the woods to fetch the things.
To make the potion.
To go to the festival. To the woods without regret. The choice is made, the task is set. To the woods but not forgetting why I'm on the journey.
Into the woods to get a wish, I don't care how the time is now. Into the woods,
To sell the cow.
to the woods to get the money.
To the woods to lift the spoon.
To make the potion.
To go to the festival. To the woods to grandmother's house. To the woods to grandmother's house.
The way is clear, the light is good. I have no fear, nor no one should. The woods are just trees, the trees are just woods. Into the woods to get the thing that makes it worth the journey. Into the woods to
Sell the cow.
to make the books to see, to sell, to get, to bring, to make, to live, to go to the festival, into the woods, into the woods, into the woods, and out of the woods, and home before it's dark.
Cinderella had planted a branch at the grave of her mother, and she visited there so often and wept so much that her many tears had watered it until it had become a handsome tree.
I've been good and I've been kind, mother, doing only what I learned from you. Why then am I left behind, mother? Is there something more that I should do? What is wrong with me, mother? Something must be wrong. I wish.
But child, specify. Opportunity is not a lengthy visitor, and good fortune like that can befall when least expected.
I wish. Do you know what you wish? Are you certain what you wish is what you want? If you know what you want, then make a wish. Ask the tree, and you shall have your wish. Shiver and quiver, little tree. Silver souls grow down on me. I'm out to get my wish.
Quiet. Silence everywhere, Milky White. Not to my liking. Hello, Jack. How did you know my name?
When first I appear, I seem mysterious. But when explained, I am nothing serious.
Say that again?
On your way to market, you might have been there long ago, taking your time, Jack.
No, sir.
Is that the truth?
Well, you see now I'm resting.
How much are you asking for the animal?
No less than 5 pounds.
Oh, now, Jack, why such a sum?
My mother.
Your mother, a boy your age, why, you'd be lucky to exchange her for a sack of beans.
Well, Come along, Milky White. There are spirits here.
Good day, young lady.
Good day, Mr.
Whither away so pretty?
To my grandmother's.
And what might be in your basket?
Bread and wine, so Granny will have something good to make her strong.
And where might your grandmother live?
A good quarter of a league further in the woods, perhaps stands under 3 large oak trees.
Look at that flesh, pink and plump, Hello, little girl. Tender and fresh, not one lump. Hello, little girl. This one's especially lush, delicious. Hello, little girl. What's your rush? You missed it all flowers. The sun will set 4 hours. Take your time. Just go, little girl. Hark and hush. Birds sing sweetly. You miss the birds completely. You're traveling so fleetly. Grandmother first, then Miss Plum. What a delectable couple. Art of perfection, one brittle, one supple, one moment. Just so, little girl, you need that. So many worth exploring. Just one would be so boring. And look what you're ignoring. Think of those crisp, aging bones. And something fresh on her palate. Think of that scrumptious carnality twice in one day. There's no possible way to describe what you feel when you're talking to your meal.
Mother said not to scream like the cold of small delight, bring my life a fresh bouquet. Goodbye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, little girl. And hello.
It's hard to come to that little girl in the red cape.
Get the little girl and get that cake!
You frightened me.
Not the cake! Get it! Get it! Get it!
How am I supposed to get it?
You go up to the little thing and you take it!
I can't just take a cloak from a little girl. Why don't you take
If
it?
I could, I would! Beautiful music. Get me what I need! Get me what I need!
This is ridiculous. I'll never get that cape as red as blood, nor find a golden cow or a yellow slipper. Or was it a yellow slipper and a golden cow?
The cow is white as milk, the cape is red as blood, the hair is yellow as corn, the slipper is
What are you doing here?
You forgot your scarf!
You have no business being alone in the woods, and you have no idea what I have come upon here. You would be frightened for your life now. Go immediately.
I wish to help!
No, this spell is on my house. Only I can make the spell.
The cow is white as...
Hello there, young man. Hello, sir. What might you be doing with a cow in the middle of the forest?
Well, I was heading toward market, but I seem to have lost my way.
What were you planning to do there?
Sell my cow, sir. No less than 5 pounds.
5 pounds! Where may you get 5 pounds?
She must be very generous of milk to fetch 5 pounds.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
And if you can't fetch that sum, then what are you to do?
Well, I hadn't thought of that. I suppose my mother and I will have no food to eat.
This is a sum total.
Beans! We mustn't give up our beans. Well, if you feel we must.
Huh?
Beans will bring you food, son.
In exchange for my cow?
Oh, these are no ordinary beans, son. These beans carry magic.
Magic? What kind of magic?
Tell him.
Magic that defies description.
My mother would.
You'd be lucky to exchange her for a sack of beans.
How many beans?
6.
5! We can't part with all of them. We have to save one for ourselves. Besides, I'd say they're worth a pound each at least.
Could I buy my cow back someday?
Well, possibly. Good luck there, young lad.
I guess this is goodbye, old pal. You've been a perfect friend. I'd hate to see us part, old pal. One day I'll buy you back. I'll see you soon again. I hope that when I do, it won't be on a plane.
Take the cow and go home.
I was trying to be helpful.
Magic beans? We've no reason to believe they are magic. Are we to dispel this curse through deceit?
No one would have given him more for this creature. We're doing him a favor. At least now he'll have food.
Live beans.
If you know what you want, then you go and you find it and you get it.
Ho!
Do we want a child or not? And you give and you take and you bid and you bargain or you live to regret
Will
it.
you please go home?
There are rights and wrongs and in-betweens. No one waits when fortune intervenes. And maybe they're really magic. Who knows? Why you do what you do, that's the point. All the rest of it is chatter.
Look at her, she's crying.
The thing you do is pure in intent and it's meant and it's just a little bent, doesn't matter.
Yes.
You know what matters is that everyone tells tiny lies. What's important really is the size. Only 3 more tries and we'll have our prize. When the end's in sight, you'll realize if the end is right, it justifies the beat.
I will carry this out in my own fashion. And so the baker continued her search for the cave as red as blood. As for Rapunzel, the witch was careful not to lose this beauty to the outside world, and so she shut her within a doorless tower. And when the old enchantress paid a visit, she called forth. Rapunzel! Rapunzel!
What a strange name. Strange yet beautiful, and fit for a prince. Tomorrow, before that horrible witch arrives, I shall ask her to let down her hair. To me.
Hello there, little one.
Hello.
Have you seen some of those sweets for Granny?
I ate all the sweets. And half the loaf of bread.
Where did you get that beautiful coat? I so admire it.
My granny made it for me.
Is that right? I would love a red cloak just like that.
You look pretty foolish.
May I take a look at
I
it?
don't like to be without my cake. Please give it back.
I want it
Give it
back.
back, please. Put down the little girl and get the cake.
I just wanted to make certain that you really love this cake. Now you go to your granny's, and you be careful no wolf comes your way.
Rather a wolf than you hate cake.
If you know what you need, then you go and you find it and you get it. Do I want a child or not? It's a cloak. What's a cloak? It's a joke. It's a stupid little cloak. And a cloak is what you make it, so you take it. Things are only what you need them for. What's important is who needs them for. And so the baker, with newfound determination, went after the red cake. As for the little girl, she was surprised to find her grandmother's cottage door standing open.
Oh dear. How uneasy I feel. Perhaps it's all the sweets. Good day, grandmother. Why, Granny, you're looking rather strange today. What big ears you have.
The better to hear you with, my dear.
But grandmother, what big eyes you have.
The better to see you with, my dear.
But Granny, what big hands you have.
The better to hug you with, my dear.
But grandmother, what a terrible big wet mouth you have.
The better to eat you with.
And scarcely had the wolf said this when with a single bound he was devouring the little girl. Well, it was a full day of eating for both. And with his appetite appeased, the wolf took to bed for a nice long nap. That grandmother has a mighty snore. Odd, where is the little one? Eating, no doubt. Or eaten! Grandmother, ha! What is this red cloth in the corner of your mouth? It looks to me to be a piece of... Aha! I'll get that cloak from within your stomach!
I'm dark and naked one's inside that wolf. Let's see this demon sliced into 1,000 bits. Better yet, let's watch him die a painful, agonizing death. Quiet, child. This evil needs to be destroyed. Go fetch me some great stones and we'll fill his belly with them and watch him try to run away.
Well, I will leave you to your task.
Don't you want the skin?
No, you keep them.
What kind of hunter are you?
I'm a baker!
Mother said straight ahead, not to leg or be misled. I should have heeded her advice, but he seemed so nice. And he showed me things, many beautiful things that I hadn't thought to explore. They were off my past, so I never had dared. I had been so careful, I never had cared. And he made me feel excited, all excited and scared. When he said, come in with that sickening grin, how could I know what was in store? What his teeth were bare, though I really got scared, both excited and scared. But he drew me close and he swallowed me down to the dark slimy path where lie secrets that I never want to know. And when everything familiar seemed to disappear forever, at the end of the path was Granny once again. So we waited in the dark until someone said to scream. We're brought up to the light, we're back at the start, and I know things now, many valuable things that I hadn't known before. Do not put your faith in a cape and a hood. They will not protect you the way they should. And I asked if there were strangers, even flowers and their dangers. And though scary is exciting, nice is different than good. Now I know, don't be scared. Granny is right, just be prepared. Isn't it nice to know a lot? And a little bit not. Save your life. Here.
Are you certain?
Yes. Maybe Granny will make me a new one out of the skins of that wolf.
Thank you! And so the baker, with the second article in hand, feeling braver and more satisfied than he'd ever felt, ran back for the woods. As for the lad Jack,
Only adults would exchange a cow for beans.
Mother, no!
To bed without supper for you.
little did they know that those beans would grow into an enormous stalk that would stretch into the heavens.
Are you all right, miss? Yes, I just had
Aren't you the lucky one? Whatever you're doing in the woods,
Have you seen a beautiful young woman in a ball gown pass through?
I don't think so, sir.
I think I see her over there.
I've never lied to royalty before. I've never anything for royalty before. Thank you. If a prince were looking for me, I certainly wouldn't hide.
Well, what brings you here?
And with a cow? Well, my husband's in the woods. He's undoing a spell. Oh, yes. And the prince, what was he like?
He's a very nice prince. And it's a very nice ball. And when I entered, they trumpeted.
And the prince?
The prince.
Yes, the prince.
Well, he's tall.
Is that all? Did you dance? Is he charming? They say that he's charming.
We did nothing but dance.
Yes.
And it made a nice change.
No, the prince.
Oh, the prince.
Yes, the prince.
He has charm for a prince, I guess.
Yes.
I don't reach a wide range. And it's all very strange.
Are you to return to the festival tomorrow eve? Perhaps. Perhaps. Oh, to be pursued by a prince. All that pursues me is tomorrow's bread. What I wouldn't give to be in your shoes.
Please, over there. An enormous vine growing next to that little cottage.
I mean, slippers.
It looks like a giant beanstalk rising into the sky.
Oh, as pure as gold.
Wait! I need your shoe! I need your shoe! Please, no! Come back here! Oh, no!
One midnight gone. There are giants in the sky. There are big, tall, terrible giants in the sky. When you way up high and you look below at the world you left and the things you know, little more than a glance is enough to show you just how small you are. When you way up high and you're on your own in a world like none that you've ever known, where the sky is lead and the earth is stone, you're free to do whatever pleases you, exploring things you'd never dare, cause you don't care when suddenly there's a big, tall, terrible giant at the door. A big, tall, terrible lady giant sweeping the floor. And she gives you food and she gives you rest, and she draws you close to her giant breast, and you know now things that you never knew before. Not till the sky. Only just when you made a friend and all, you know she's big, but you don't feel small. Someone bigger than her comes along the hall to swallow you for lunch. And your heart is flat and your stomach's stony, you're really scared being all alone. And it's then that you miss all the things you've known and the little you miss in the world you own. The fun is done, you steal what you can and run. You scramble down, you look below, and the world you know begins to grow. The roof, the house, and your mother at the door. The roof, the house, and the world you never thought to explore. And you think of all of the things you've seen, and you wish that you could live in between. And you're back again, only different than before. After the sky, there are giants in the sky. There are big, tall, terrible, awesome, scary, wonderful giants in the sky. Good fortune. Look what I have. 5 gold pieces.
5 gold pieces.
I had more, but my mother made me surrender them. She gave me these 5 to do with as I please.
Oh my.
Where is Milky White?
Milky White is back home with my wife.
Let's go find them.
Wait. I don't know that I wish to sell.
But you said that I might buy her back.
I know, but I'm not certain that 5 gold
Is it more money that you wish?
More money is always...
Here, keep this. I'll go fetch more.
Wait, I didn't say... 5 gold pieces! With this money, I could buy baking supplies for a full year. I could buy a new thatched roof and a new chimney. But could you buy yourself a child? Who are you?
When first I appear, I seem delirious. But when explained, I am nothing serious. Could you buy yourself a child?
I don't understand.
How badly do you wish a child? 5 gold pieces? 10, 20?
I've not thought to put a price on it.
Exactly. You've not thought about many things, have you, son?
Hey, give me back the money. It's not yours.
Nor is it Jack's. The money's not what's important. What's important is that your wish be honored.
Give me back the money. Hey! Hey! Come back here! Hey! What are you doing here now?
Oh, you've the cake!
Yes, I have the cape. We've only 2 items left to locate.
3.
2. I have the cape and the cow.
You've the cake?
What have you done with the cow?
Oh, she ran away. I've been looking for her all night. I couldn't find her.
I should have known better than to have entrusted her to you.
She might just as easily have run from you.
But she didn't.
But she might have.
But she didn't.
Who cares? The cow is gone. Get it back.
Here, I can give you the
Don't
cape.
give me that fool. I don't want to touch it. By tomorrow's midnight, deliver the items or you'll wish you never thought to have a child.
I don't like that woman.
I'm sorry, I lost the cow.
I shouldn't have yelled. Now please, go back to the village. I will make things right again. Then we can just go about our lives. No more hunting in the woods for strange objects. No more witches and Go!
Ah, good brother, there you are. Father and I had wondered where you'd gone off.
I've been looking all night. The beautiful one I danced the evening with
Where did she go?
disappeared like the fine morning mist.
She was lovely.
Well,
I'm not sure of that. I too have found a fair maiden. She lives here, in the woods. Atop a high tower with no doors or steps.
where?
2 leagues due east, just beyond the mossy knoll.
And how do you manage a visit?
I called out to her. Rapunzel, let down your hair to me. She lowers the longest, loveliest hair yet was corn, on which I climbed to her.
Rapunzel! What kind of a name is that? You jest, I've never heard of such a thing.
I speak the truth. She is as true as your maiden. A maiden running from a prince. None would run from us.
Yet, one has. Did I abuse her or show her disdain? Why does she run from me? If I should lose her, how shall I regain the heart she has won from me? Agony beyond power of speech. When the one thing you want is the only thing out of your reach.
High in a tower she sits by the hour, maintaining a hand. I may be coming and fragrantly humming, and I toss it out. Agony, one more painful than yours. You know she would go with you if there only one was. Agony, oh the torture they teach. What's as intriguing steps behind, always 10 feet below, and she's just out of reach. Agony that can cut like a knife. I must have her to
each one more handsome than the other. No, get the hair. Which direction should I go? No, anymore. Beyond the mossy knoll.
Hello, looking for your cow? Where did you find her? Hello?
What are you doing here?
I am here to make amends.
I want you to stay out of this, old man.
But I am here to see that your wish is granted.
You've caused enough trouble. Keep out of my path.
Yes?
Excuse me for this. You do take plenty of spills, don't you?
It's these slippers. They're not much suited for these surroundings. Actually, they're not much suited for dancing either.
I'd say those slippers were as pure as gold.
Yes, they're all that you could wish for in beauty.
But I wouldn't aim for just one.
Hell, one isn't likely to do you much good.
Was the ball just as wonderful as last evening?
Oh, it's still a nice ball.
Yes.
And they have far too much food. No, the prince. Oh, the prince.
Yes, the prince.
If you knew who I really was.
Oh? Who?
I'm afraid I was rude.
Oh,
Now
how?
I'm being pursued.
Yes,
And I'm not in the mood. I have no experience with princes or castles or gowns.
nonsense. Every girl dreams of a
Yes, there she is!
Please, I must have this ship. I must. Please. Oh, please.
Where did she go?
Oh,
Don't play the fool, woman!
oh, you mean the beautiful young woman wearing a ball gown? She went that way. I tried to stop
I
her.
can capture my own damsel. Thank you.
Where did he go? Who? Oh, the prince, of course.
They went that way, but you'll never reach them.
We would have if that mongrel with the cow hadn't molested us.
Please, let me just compare this color with that of your own.
She wants to compare our hair to corn.
I thought you were returning home. I've had no luck.
You the cow?
Yes, I have the cow. We've only 2 of the 4.
3.
2.
3. Compare this to your corn.
Where did you find it?
I pulled it from a maiden in a tower.
3.
And I almost had the 4th, but she's gone away.
Well, we've one entire day left. Surely we can locate the slipper by then.
We? You mean you'll allow me to stay?
Well, perhaps it will take 2 of us to get this child.
You changed. You're thriving. There's something about the woods. Not just surviving. You're blossoming in the woods. At home, I fear we stay the same forever. But then, out here, your passionate charm.
once you've begun, it takes two of you, it's no fun. But what needs to be done, you can do. When there's two of you, if I dare, it's because I'm becoming aware of us. As a pair of us, each accepting our share of what's there.
We've changed, we're strangers. I'm meeting you in the woods.
Who minds what dangers? I know we can pass the woods.
And once we're past, let's hope the changes last.
Beyond witches and slippers and hoods, just the two of us, we on lies, safe at home with a beautiful prize. Just a few of us, it takes trust, it takes just a bit more and we're done. For what more we had done, we've got three, we need one. It takes
But this head just dropped in my head!
a golden egg! I've never seen a golden egg!
You see, I promised you more than the 5 gold pieces I gave you, sir.
5 gold pieces?
Now I'm taking my cow.
5 gold pieces?
Now, I never said I would sell, but you took the 5 gold pieces.
You took the 5 gold pieces?
I didn't take, you gave.
Where are the 5 gold pieces?
An old man, you said I could have my cow.
I never said you could, I said you might.
You would take money before your own child.
Milky White is dead!
Oh! Oh!
Two midnights gone, the exhausted baker and his wife buried the dead Milky White, believing that when the witch said a cow as white as milk, she was referring to a live one.
You must go to the village in search of another cow.
And what do you propose I use to purchase this cow?
Here! Tell them it's magic.
No one with a brain larger than this is going to exchange a cow for a bee!
Well, then steal it.
Just 2 days ago, you accused me of exercising deceit into securing the cow!
Then don't steal it and resign yourself to a childless life.
I feel it best that you go after the cow, as I have found a maiden these previous eves and might succeed in winning one of her slippers.
Fine. That is simply fine.
Unfortunately for the witch discovered her prince before he could spirit her away.
What did I clearly say? Children should listen. No, please. What are you not to do? Children should see and run. Why could you not obey? Children should listen. No. What have I been to you? What would you have me be? Handsome like a prince. Oh, but I am old. I am ugly. I am fearless. You are ashamed of me. You are ashamed. You don't understand. It was lonely at home and tired. I was not company enough. I'm no longer a child. I wish to see the world. I gave you protection and you disobeyed me. Why didn't you tell me you had a visitor? I will not share you, but I will show you a world you've never seen.
It is a white cow, not a white.
I don't know. Leave me alone.
Haven't I left you alone long enough?
Your questions make no sense, old man. Go away.
In need of another cow?
Beautiful cake!
Stay away from my cake or my life. And you another bit.
I don't want it. I was just admiring it.
I
my grin made it form out of a wolf that attacked us. And I got to skin the animal. And best of all, she gave me this beautiful life for protection.
Well, look what I have. A hen that lays golden eggs.
I don't believe that egg came from that hen. Where did you get that egg?
From the kingdom of the giant. Up there. And if you think this is something, you should see the beautiful harp the giant has. He plays the most beautiful tunes without you even having to touch it.
Of course it does. So why don't you just run up to the kingdom of the giant and bring it back and show me?
I could.
You could not.
I could.
You would not, Mr. Liar!
I am not a liar. I'll get that harp. You'll see.
After having cast out Rapunzel to a remote desert, the witch returned to take the prince by surprise.
Rapunzel! I am here for you, my darling.
You want fetch your dearest, but the bird no longer sits in her cage.
And unfortunately, the prince fell into a patch of thorns, which pierced his eyes and blinded him.
My eyes!
As for Cinderella, she returned from her final visit to the castle.
What are you doing? Get away from me! Please, just hear me out. We have nothing to discuss. You've attacked me once before.
I did not attack you. I attacked your shoe. I need it. Here, take this magic bean in exchange for it.
Magic bean. Nonsense! My feet have given up one shoe already this evening. They can't afford to give up another.
I need that shoe to have a child!
That makes no sense.
Does it make sense that you're running from a prince? Here, my shoes in exchange. You'll go faster.
Who is that woman?
I do not know, sir.
Nothing will cost you your life.
I've done nothing.
I'm the cow.
I'm the slipper. We all go.
I will take this to the prince, and tomorrow we will search the kingdom for the maiden who will fit this shoe.
That's mine. I don't care if it costs me my
Give
life.
her the slipper and all will come to a happy end.
Talking about, old man?
What was that noise?
Sir, just a bolt of lightning in a far-off kingdom.
How dare you go off in search without me?
My apologies, sir. I just thought that I might...
Enough of what you thought. I employed a ruse and had the entire staircase smeared with pitch. And there, when she ran down, remained the maiden slipper.
Brilliant!
I thought so. You did create quite a mess when the other guests left.
Sir, I have succeeded in obtaining the other slipper.
Give them the slipper and all will come to a happy end.
Who are you, old man?
When first I appear, I sing diligent.
Shut up!
Do as he says. He's obviously a spirit of some sort, and we only need one. Oh.
There's a dead giant in my backyard. I heard Jack coming down the beach, calling for his axe, and when he got down to the bottom, he took it and began hacking down the stalk. Suddenly, when it crashed, the beanstalk fell, but there was no Jack. For all I know, he's been crushed by the ogre.
Worrying will do you no good. If he's safe, then he's safe. If he's been crushed, well then, there's nothing any of us can do about that, now is there? We must be off. I need my rest before tomorrow's search is to commence.
Doesn't anyone care
dead, isn't he?
With such a gun, I would suppose.
The third midnight is near. I see a cow, I see a slipper.
And the cape is red as blood.
And the hair is yellow as
You
corn.
all the objects.
Yes, we both are.
That cow doesn't look white as milk to me.
Oh, she is. She is.
Cow has been covered with
We
flowers.
had a cow as white as milk. Honestly, we did.
And where is she? Dead.
We thought you'd prefer a live cow.
Of course I prefer a live cow. So bring me the dead cow and I'll bring her back to life.
You could do that?
There you are! I've been worried sick! Stolen too much. Could have been killed coming down that plant.
She's too heavy. What's happening?
Milky White said, but don't worry, we're going to bring her back to life.
Milky White. Now I have two friends. A cow and a heart.
Quiet! Feed the objects to the cow.
What?
You heard me. Feed them to the cow. Fill this.
I'll do it. She'll milk only for me.
Wrong ingredients. Forget about it, child.
Wait 1 moment. We followed all your instructions. 1, the cow is white as milk, correct?
Yes.
And 2, the cake was certainly as red as blood. And 3, the slipper.
And 4, I compared the hair with this ear of corn.
Yes, I pulled it from a maiden in a town.
What? What were you doing there?
I happened to be counting.
Oh, I touched that hair. Don't you see? I can't have touched the ingredients. No.
The corn! What? The silky hair of the corn! Pull it from the ear and feed it to the cow quickly!
This had better work, old man, before the last stroke of midnight, or your son will be the last of your flesh and blood.
Son, please, not now!
Yes, meet your father.
Father? Could that be you? I thought you died in a baking accident.
I didn't want to run away from you, son.
It's working.
She's milking. I don't understand.
Not now! Into the cup!
We've given you what you wish.
Now when can we expect a child?
What's wrong? What's happening?
Where are you going?
Son! Father! All is repaired! Ugh.
He's dead. And so the mysterious man died, having helped end the curse on his house. For the baker, there would be no reunion with his father, and he and his wife, bewildered, returned home. The witch, who had been punished with age and ugliness the night her beans had been stolen and the lightning flashed, was returned to her former state of youth and beauty. And Milky White, after a night of severe indigestion, was reunited with the now wealthy Jack. And as for the prince, he continued his search to find the foot that would fix the golden slipper. And when he came to Cinderella's house, Cinderella's stepmother took the slipper into Florinda's room.
Carefully toe, darling, I know what we do. You'll have to go, but when you're his bride, you can sit to ride. You'll never need to run.
The girl obeyed and swallowed her pain, and joined the prince on the back of his horse, riding off to become his bride.
Look at the blood within the shoe.
his horse. But as she was climbing, the prince noticed blood trickling from the shoe.
Have you no other daughter?
To which the woman replied,
Only a sensible kitchen wench, but she is much too dirty. She cannot show herself.
I insist.
and when Cinderella presented herself and tried on the blood-soaked slipper, it fit like a glove.
This is the true bride.
And much to the dismay of the stepmother and daughters, Cinderella and the prince rode off. Twins, and lived impoverished in the desert until the day the prince, wandering aimlessly, heard a voice so familiar that he went towards it. Rapunzel! And upon hearing Rapunzel, overjoyed, he fell into her arms weeping. Two of her tears went up his eyes, and their touch restored his vision.
I was going to come fetch you as soon as you learned your lesson. Who are you? Surely you remember. Mother? This is who I truly am, child. Come with me. We can be as happy as we once were.
She will not go with you.
Let her speak for herself. No, I won't. You are the only family I know. Come with me, please. No. You leave me no choice!
And as he's offering away in such tales, in exchange for her youth and her beauty, the witch lost her power.
Oh, no! I didn't think I was going to lose my power!
When the wedding with the prince was celebrated, Cinderella and the prince wishing to win good favor with Cinderella and share her fortune. But as the sisters stood by the blessed couple, pigeons swooped down the sky and put them around.
I see your princess back here. Thanks for the slipper.
I didn't think I'd wed a prince.
I didn't think I'd ever find you.
I didn't think I could be so happy.
And it came to pass, all that seemed wrong was now right. The kingdoms were filled with joy, and those who deserved to were certain to live a long and happy life. Ever after.
Ever after, journey over, all extended, and it's not just for today, but tomorrow, and extended, ever after. All the curses have ended, the reverse is wiped away, all the tenderness and laughter, for forever after. Happy ever after, every teacher's right, and the past would often swerve, there were constant resolutions, and we never lost our nerve, and we reached the right conclusions, and we got what we deserve. Not a sorrow, tenderness and laughter, joy today and bliss tomorrow and forever after.
I was vain, I was haughty, I was sloppy, we were happy. It was fun, we were blind, but we went into the woods together, which is now really blind.
I was perfect. I had everything from beauty, I had power. And I thought her like a flower in the tower. Then I went into the woods together, wishing I'm ordinary. We're unhappy, unhappy now, unhappy, and as well as ever after. Happy youth, our common sense, been worthy of our differences. To be happy and forever, you must see your wish come true. So be careful, so be clever, when you see your wish pursued. It's a dangerous endeavor, but the only thing to do. No fearful, no it's deep, no it's dark, and they may lose. Not happy, they
I wish
In the same far-off kingdom,
more than anything.
there lived a young princess,
Like
Lad Jack,
more than footmen.
I wish.
and the baker with his family.
No, I miss.
I wish.
More than value.
I wish to sculpture a festival.
More than life. I miss.
Trying to sculpture a festival.
More than riches. I miss my kingdom up in the sky. More than
I
anything.
wish we had more room.
I love.
But despite some minor inconveniences, they all were content.
I never thought I'd wed a prince.
I never thought I'd find perfection.
I never thought I could be so happy. Not in a happy moment,
This ring.
I never thought we'd have a baby. I could be so happy. Happy now, happy hence, happy ever after. We're so happy, you're so happy. And as long as you stay happy, we'll stay happy. Lots of pence.
Where's my cow?
Where's the
There you go, darling, I must go now.
We should really sell it.
Where's the cheesecloth?
Wishes may bring problems such that you regret them. Better that though that you never get them. I'm going to be the perfect one.
Be the perfect son.
A perfect mother.
A perfect mom.
See that she is so happy. I never thought I'd love my life. I was settled for another. Meant to become a wife. Meant to be set for life. That fortune smile. I'm so happy.
Are you alright?
I think so.
And the baby?
He's fine.
You! Have you done this to our home?
Always thinking of yourself. Look at my garden. Your garden.
Destroyed.
What has happened? I was thrown to the ground. I saw nothing. What could do such a thing?
An earthquake.
No earthquake. My garden has been trampled. Those are footprints. Who could do such a thing? Anything that leaves footprints that large and go.
Do you think it was a bear?
A bear? Bears are sweet! Besides, you ever see a bear with 40-foot feet? No torch marks, usually they're linked.
Mentor.
Imaginary extinct!
Giant.
Possible. Very, very possible.
The giant.
Maybe we should tell someone.
Who are you going to tell?
The royal family.
Oh, the royal family! I wouldn't count on the royal family to snuff at a rat! With a giant, we'll all have to go to battle. A giant's different. A giant has a brain. The giant's just like us, only bigger. Much, much bigger. So big that we're just an expendable bug beneath its foot.
We are moving.
Well, the giant had wreaked havoc. Not only did the baker and his family lose their home, but Jack and Little Red Riding Hood lost their mothers. Cinderella, fearing for the safety of her mother's grave, disguises herself. And Jack disobeys his mother's last wish and goes in search of the giants. Once again, all make their way back into the woods.
Into the woods is always when you think it's black and through, and then into the woods you go again to make another journey.
What's the wagon's clear? We take the door and drop the fear. To the woods, away from here.
Into the woods to find the giant.
The woods to grandmother's house.
Into the woods, the path is straight, no reason then to hesitate.
Into the woods, it's not too late. It's just another journey. Into the woods, but not too long. The skies are strange, the winds are strong. Into the woods to see what's wrong.
Into the woods to slay the giant.
Into the woods to
15 years without company. Blinded my prince, banished me to a desert where I had little to eat, and again no company. And then I bore twins because of the way you treated me. I'll never be happy.
I was just trying to be a good mother.
What a surprise. How good to see you. What are you doing here in the woods?
I am investigating news of a giant.
You? Investigating news of a giant? Father would not even do that. That's his job for your steward. Or less.
Well, what brings you into the wood?
It's my Rapunzel. She's run off.
Run off.
She's a changed woman, subject to fits of bad crying, moods that no soul could predict. I know not what to do.
What a pity.
And Cinderella? She
remains well.
Does she? Now, good brother, tell me what you're really doing here in the woods.
High in a tower like yours was, but higher, beauteously. All round the tower, a thicket, a briar, 100 feet deep. Agony, no frustration more keen. When the one thing you want is a thing that you've not even seen.
I found a casket, highly glass. No, it's unbreakable. Inside, don't ask it, a maiden, alas, just as unwavering, was unmistakable. Agony is the way always found. She has skin white as snow. If you learn her name, know there's a dwarf standing guard. Such that princes must be. Always and almost to anything, almost or something asleep. If it were not for the thickets, no trick is it thickets, the thickets, the quickest is thickets, apart with a stick.
Yes, but even one cricket's my thing about blood.
Well, it's sick,
It's no sicker than your thing with dwarfs.
very upsetting. Not forgetting the task on a shield, mountains unscalable, if it's conceivable, but unavailable.
Agony and misery, well, not to know what you miss. While they lie there for years,
And you cry over fears,
what unbearable bliss. Agony that can cut like a knife.
Ah, well, back to my Rapunzel. I must be off. Godspeed.
Godspeed.
Are you certain this is the right
We
direction?
went down the dell.
Well, perhaps you forgot the way.
The path is straight.
What is straight? Now there is no path.
Where's the stream? Where's the lily pond? Where's Granny?
Maybe we should turn
No!
back.
Wait, that looks familiar. There in the distance. 3 oak trees.
Yes, I recognize.
Who might that be?
It's a steward in a royal family. What brings you into the woods?
The castle's been set upon by a giant. Oh no!
I warned you. Why didn't you do something?
I don't make policy, I just carry it out.
And I warned you. You can't count on a royal family to solve your problem.
I think it best that we return to the village.
I wouldn't be in such a rush if I were you. Guess which path the giant took to the castle.
Oh no!
What?
All that's left of my garden is a sack of beans! And there's not much left of your house either.
But I heard giants never strike the same house twice.
You heard wrong! Well, maybe we should go back to the path from which we came.
The giant's a woman!
That's signs!
Where's the lad who killed my husband?
There is no lad here! I haven't seen him!
I want the lad who climbed the beanstalk!
We'll get him for you right away! Don't move! It was you who destroyed my house, not right here! And because of you, that I have no mother!
And who destroyed my house? That boy asked for shelter. And then he stole our gold, our hen, and our heart. And then he killed my husband. I must avenge these wrongdoings.
We are not responsible for him!
You are wasting your breath!
She's right. You can't reason with a dumb giant.
Not all giants are dumb! Give me the boy!
Oh, he's not here! The girl's telling the truth!
I know he's there, and I'm going to wait right here until he's delivered to me!
The giant, who was nearsighted, remained convinced that she had found the lad. There was no consensus among them as to which course of action to take.
Put a spell on
I no longer have my powers! If I did, you think I'd be standing here with all of you? Now we'll have to give her someone. The steward! Is it my duty to sacrifice
Be ridiculous! I'm not giving up my life for anyone!
I'm waiting!
You must understand, these were not people familiar with making choices. Their past experiences in the woods had in no way prepared them to deal with horrors this great.
Excuse me. Would you like a blind girl instead? There you! Put them out of their misery! We're not that miserable!
What are you talking
He
about?
doesn't want a woman!
Fine, then what do you suggest we do?
I'm still waiting!
It is interesting to examine the moral issues in question here. The finalities of stories such as these dictate that while we are all... Sorry, I tell the story, I'm not part of it.
That's right. Not one of us!
Always on the outside. Yes, but that is my role. You must understand, there must always be someone on the
Inside, inside now!
never know how the story ends, you'll be wrong. Wait! He's the only one who knows the story. You think it'll be fun? You have to tell it yourselves. Think of your baby.
Stop! He's right. Just let him go. Put that knife away.
Now that's much better. You don't want to live in a world of chaos. There must always be an outside.
Here's the lad!
I know the lad. No, I'm not.
Yes, he is.
I've never seen people before in my life. No, I'm not.
This is not the lad!
Don't drop him.
Find the boy!
Oh, this is terrible! We just saw someone die! When are you so squeamish? How many wolves have you carved? The wolf is not the same as the wolf's mother!
Stop it.
I suggest we find that boy and give her what she wants! If we give her the boy, she'll kill him! Generally don't! She'll kill half the kingdom!
One step at a time. Maybe if he apologizes, makes amends.
Yes, he'll return the
Yeah,
stone.
he's really a sweet boy. She'll see
You people are so blind! It's because of that boy there's a giant in our land! And while you continue talking about the problem, I'll find the boy and serve him to the giant for lunch! Are we gonna let us feed the boy to the giant?
No.
I'll have to find him first.
I'll go too.
No, you stay here with the baby.
We'll fan out. It'll increase our chances of finding him.
But what if one of us gets lost?
We'll count our paces from here. No, you stay here with the baby. I don't want you roaming about the woods.
You would leave our child with her?
The baby is asleep. He will be safe with the girl.
But what if the giant were to return here?
The giant will not harm them. I know.
How do you know?
I know.
But what if the giant...
But what if? Will only a giant's footsteps stop your arguing? 100 paces. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yes.
Have you come across him yet?
No.
I have.
You have.
Yeah.
And why are you alone?
Oh, I came with my husband. It's a long story.
He would let you roam alone in the woods?
Oh, no. It was my choice. I'm looking
Your
for the
choice?
last...
How brave.
Ready?
Yes. Anything can happen. The woods, may I kiss you? Any moment. Rush. Don't feel rushed.
This is ridiculous. What am I doing here? I'm in the wrong story. Wait. 1 moment. Please. This isn't right. You have a princess.
Well, yes, I do.
And I have a baker.
Of course. You're right. How foolish. Foolishness can happen. The woods once again. Let your hesitations be hushed. Any moment, big or small, is a moment. After all, seize the moment. Skies may fall any moment.
Stop! Put me down. This isn't right.
Just a moment. The woods, our moment. Shimmering and lovely and sad. Leave the moment, just be glad for the moment that we've had. Every moment is a moment when you're in the woods. Now I must go off to slay the giant. This is what the next moment holds for me. I shall not forget you. How brave you are to be alone in the woods. And how alive you've made me feel.
What was that? Was that him? Was that me? Did a prince really kiss me? And kiss me? And kiss me? And did I kiss him back? Was it wrong? Am I mad? Is that all? Does he miss me? Was he suddenly getting bored with me? Wake up! Stop dreaming! Stop prancing about the woods! It's not beseeming! What is it about these woods? Back to life, back to sense, back to child, back to husband. No one lives in the woods. There are ties, there are vows, there are needs, there are standards, there are shoulds and shoulds. Why not move instead? There's the answer if you're clever. Have a child for warmth and a baker for bread and a prince for whatever. Never is these woods. Make the facts, find the boy, join the group, stop the giant, just get out of these woods. Was that him? Yes, it was. Was that me? No, it wasn't. Just a trick of the woods. Just a moment. What a peculiar passing moment. Must it all be either less or more, either plain or grand? Is it always or is it never and? That's what woods is for those moments in the woods. Oh, if life were made of moments, even now and then a bad one. But if life were made of moments, then you wouldn't know you had one. First a witch, then a child, then a prince, then a moment you can live in the woods. And to get what you wish only just for a moment, these are dangerous moods. Let the moment go. Don't forget it for a moment though. Just remember it, you had it for when you're back to end. Makes the or you
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. She should be back by now.
Look right down in the woods.
You look just like the princess, only dirty. You are the princess!
Oh, no, please get up. I'm not the princess in the woods.
Well, what am I to call you here?
Oh, just Cinderella. I'm sorry I couldn't help it over here, but who should be back by now?
My wife.
She wouldn't get lost. I'm sure she'll return.
No, I must go
We'll
in
go
search of her. No, you stay here. I will count 100 pigs. I shall... No! Please don't let her give me to the giant!
It's not our fault the giant wants you!
Stop! You're hurting me!
No! Let go of him! Leave him alone!
Where did you find this? Where's my wife?
She's dead.
What?
I'm sorry, sir. I came upon her. She was under a tree.
He was crying over her like she was his own mother. How awful.
How could this happen? I should never have let her wander off alone.
I buried her in a footprint.
I should have insisted she stay home.
Remorse will get you nowhere.
My wife is dead.
Wake up! People are dying all around you. You're not the only one to suffer a loss. When you're dead, you're dead. Now I suggest we get this boy to the giants before we're all so much dead. This is no time to be soft-hearted. Now he's going to the giant and I'm taking him.
Yes, he's the one to blame. It's because of you there's a giant in our midst and my wife is dead. Yes. Maybe you shouldn't have. Where are you going? Away from here.
But you said we had to get through this together!
It doesn't matter whether we are together or apart.
We need your help.
You don't understand. My wife was the only one who really helped. I depended on her for everything.
You believe your child?
My child will be happier in the arms of a princess.
But wait!
thought you were supposed to be dead.
Not completely. Are we ever?
As far as I'm concerned, you are.
Is that true?
It is because of you all of this happened.
I strayed into the garden to bring your mother a gift, and I foolishly took some of those beans for myself. How was I to know? How are we ever to know? And when she died, I ran from my guilt. And now aren't you making the same mistake?
No.
Aren't you running away?
No more questions, please. No more tests. Comes the day you say but for. Please, no more.
Disappoint, disappear, die, but we don't.
What?
They disappoint, turn I fear, forgive though they won't.
No more riddles. No more jests. No more curses you can't undo. Left by fathers you never knew. No more quests. No more feelings. Time to shut the door. Just no more.
Running away, let's do it. Free from the ties that bind. No more despair or burdens to bear out there in the yonder. Running away, go to it. Where did you have in mind? Have to take care, unless there's a where, you'll only be wandering blind. Just more questions, different kind. Where are we to go? Where are we ever to go? Running away, we'll do it. Why sit around resigned? Trouble is son, the farther you run, the more you feel undefined. For what you have left undone, and more, what you've left behind. We disappoint, we leave a mess, we die but we don't.
We disappoint in turn, I guess, forget though we won't. Like father, like son.
I knew you wouldn't give up.
He wouldn't leave his baby.
Looked like he was going to.
Give me my son. He always cries when We must have a plan before the giant returns. What? We all have to think. There were just some way we could surprise her.
Too tall a surprise. Oh, good friends. I need your help now more than ever. What of the prince? He what? I don't care. How is it going to find a plan to fell the giant? How can you help? You can do that? How can I ever thank you? You talk to birds. Birds help.
How?
When the giant goes, will attack her and peck out her eyes until she's blind.
Well, what good will that do?
Then you can surprise her, strike her, or whatever you do to kill the giant.
But when she's blinded, she'll stagger about. She'll get angry.
She'll crush us off.
Smear the ground with pitch.
Yes.
We'll lure her to an area smeared with pitch.
Her shoes will stick and then you can surprise her.
I'll climb a tree and strike her from behind. I will climb the tree too. It may take 2 mighty blows.
I'm excited!
I'm gonna kill another giant. Quick, it will be dark soon and we must find the pitch. You stay here with the baby. He will be safe with you. Quick!
I want help!
Don't cry, little one. I know. You want your mother.
Hello.
The giant went in that direction.
My darling? I did not recognize you. What are you doing in those old clothes? And with a child? You must go back to the castle at once. There's a giant on the loose.
The giant has been to the castle.
No! Are you all right? My love, why are you being so cold?
Maybe because I'm not your only true love. Am I?
I love you. Truly I do. But yes, it's true.
Why then, if you love me, would you have strayed?
I thought if you were mine, I would never wish for more. And part of me is content, and as happy as I've ever been. But there remains a part of me that continually needs more.
I have too on occasion wanted more. I mean, I went in search of it. This is how you behave as prince. What kind of king will you make?
I was raised to be charming, not sincere. I didn't ask to be born a king, and I'm not perfect. I am only human.
I think you should go.
But I do love you.
Consider that I have been lost, a victim of the giant.
Is that what you really wish?
My house was a nightmare. Your house was a dream. And now I want something in between.
I shall always love the maiden who ran away.
And I, the faraway prince.
They're almost finished. See over there between those two trees? When the giant comes, we're to center there.
Good.
I wanted to climb the tree too.
Well, I'm glad you're going to help me. What's wrong?
My granny's gone.
I'm so sorry.
I think Granny and my mother would be upset with me.
Why?
They told me to always make them proud. Here I am about to kill somebody.
But it's not someone. It's a giant who's been doing harm.
A giant's a person too. Aren't we supposed to show forgiveness? Mother would be very unhappy with these circumstances.
Mother cannot guide you. Now you're on your own. Only me beside you. Still you're not alone. No one is alone. Truly, no one is alone.
going away.
No more giants waging war. You may now pursue your lives with your children and your wives till that happier day arrives. How do you ignore all the children, all the giants, no more?
Now we can all return home, and let us hope there will be no more killings. I have no one to take care of me. You'll have to take care of yourself now, Jack. It's time.
No, it isn't. I'll take care of him.
You will?
Yeah, I'll be your mother now.
I don't want another mother. I want a friend. And a pet.
Horse look no place to live. So we'll stay with you.
Oh, no.
It'll be fun.
My house is a shambles. There's hardly... Of course you can come live with us. And you shall come too. You shall not return to the castle?
I would gladly help you with your house. There are times when I actually enjoy cleaning.
How proud my wife would have been of us. And how sad it is that my son will never know. Maybe I just wasn't meant to have children.
Don't say that. Of course you were meant to have children.
But how will I go about being a father with no one to mother my child?
Just calm the child.
Yes, calm the child.
Look, tell him the story of how it all happened. Be father and mother. You'll know what to do.
Alone.
Sometimes people leave you halfway through the wood. Do not let it grieve you. No one leaves for good. You are not alone. No one is alone. Hold him to the light now. Let him see the glow. Things will be alright now. Tell him what you know.
Once upon a time, in a far-off kingdom, there lived a young maiden.
Careful the things you
A
say.
sad young lad
Children will regret.
and a childless baker.